Oh man, you're just in time. You've arrived just in time for story time.
Oh, goody.
Yes, that's right. You're about to hear the whirlwind tour of the history of Final Fantasy XIII, otherwise known as what a clusterfuck this game is.
Excuse me a moment while I quickly grab my DS and Phoenix Wright.
That's right. Entertain yourself whilst we do this. Yep.
It's like straight away, pretty much say that if you need someone to actually go through it and explain it bit by bit, you failed at writing a story.
Yeah, your internet's going mental.
Oh, god damn it.
It's evened out a bit now. You're okay. You just went berserk for a little.
Just in case anyone didn't believe me when I said that I was grabbing my DS and getting Phoenix
To be
Wright.
fair, Riddick, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Took you fucking long enough, didn't it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, it sat on the screen and didn't play the thing, so I had to switch
Right.
it around.
Story time.
Oh.
Don't turn that shit off. The story of Level 13 is read by David Bowie.
No.
There was a girl called Lightning, and she saved the world. Right. Anyway, so at the end of 13, this is going back years upon years upon years, but at the end of 13, you beat a madman pope to death in his machine called Orphan. Whatevs. And then the entirety of Cocoon was going to smash into the ground and kill everybody. But then, like a comet pulled from orbit, why did I just start singing Wicked? Fang and Vanille completed their focus and became Ragnarok, and thus formed a crystal pillar to hold up Cocoon and stop it from falling onto the ground and killing everybody. But what happened then was that everybody turned into crystals. That's right, they all went into crystal stasis, and then immediately afterwards came back out from crystal stasis free of their Fal'Cie curses, because why the fuck not, right? That's just how it happens.
Bullshit!
I know, right? And then, Lightning's reunited with Sarah, everybody hugs, etc, etc. And then, yeah, game ends, everyone's happy, everything's back to normal, right? Perfect. So then, in some of the novella, which was never released outside of Japan, so we had no fucking clue this was happening. For example, in the novella Final Fantasy XIII Episode 1, after this merry scene has occurred, Lightning vows to find a way to save Nil and Fang from the Crystal Pillar. She believes the answer lies somewhere on Grand Pulse, and perhaps she could discover other Pulsion survivors as well. Lightning believes it will be a long and difficult journey, and after seeing Sarah is in good hands with Snow, she decides to take up the task on her own, as Sarah and the others will be tied down with new responsibilities and would be unable to accompany her. The next sentence I'm about to say is literally the end of the story for Episode 1, right? You ready for this? It sums it up nicely. So, Lightning's gone off to Grand Pulse to try and rescue Vanilla and Fang, right? As a result of a paradox, Lightning is removed from history and she finds herself in another world. That's it.
Do we need to find her in that other world, or can we just leave her there?
Can we just
and get on with our lives?
Can she just, right?
Can we just move on to Final Fantasy XIV? That's a good game.
So this is.
I'm sorry, but it's like the whole idea of, from what I've played of 13 and all the others, just the idea of Lightning going off to try and save other people just sounds like complete bullshit.
Yeah, I know, right? But this is the Final Fantasy Wiki's concise story, which is really nice. So in 13.2 Fragments After, again another piece of novella, which basically wraps up all the plot inconsistencies in 13.2 because they're kind people. So, on the first day of the AF era that started on the day of Ragnarok, when Fang and Vanille did the thing, Lightning's reunion with Sarah is cut short when she's dragged into an abyss by a manifestation of chaos caused by a paradox. So that's what happened when Lightning disappeared, okay?
Then an anthropomorphic hedgehog came in with all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Lightning is removed from history with only her survival knife remaining, everyone except Sarah believing her to be either dead or crystallized, along with Vanille and Fang within the crystal pillar, okay? Are you still with me? Still with me, right?
Not really.
Never mind, that's what I was expecting. In actuality, Lightning fell through the Historia crux, the timeline bullshit, and ended up in Valhalla, the realm of death and chaos dislodged from time. as you do. You know, you take a left turn off the wrong street, suddenly you're in Valhalla, right? Lightning comes across a Moogle named Mog, players of 13.2 will recognise that name, who challenges her to a duel and promptly loses. That's right. Didn't even try.
She's challenged to a duel by a Moogle.
Yes.
Not only any
Seems
Moogle, by Mog.
By Mog, yes. It gets better.
Fucking kidding me.
Gets better. Touched by Mog's innocence, Lightning has him follow her. Mog tells Lightning about Valhalla, the void beyond, and the goddess Etro. Lightning and Mog encounter Odin, who challenges Lightning to a battle, during which she learns to cast magic naturally. Also, I
hope that battle with Odin goes better than in 14.
Oh, dropping frames. Stop
14, Odin is a world boss that happens every now and then.
There we go. Stop dropping frames, you stupid bro. I do want to stream 13.2 because Spa was trying 13, just couldn't. So I'm probably going to...
Spar. Spar just breaks things, and 13 is just wishing to be broken.
No, I'm probably going to go with 13.2 because it is actually quite a good game. She defeats Odin and uses him as a mean of transport to Etro's temple, where Lightning is now challenged by Bahamut. Alright. During the fight, Lightning loses her weapon, but Mog transforms into a bow for her to use to overcome the Eidolon. Sounds familiar. Cough, cough. Standing before the goddess's throne, a brief oneness with Etro enables Lightning to understand the goddess's isolation and her love towards mankind, along with the unintended suffering she caused the seeress Yule and her guardian Caius, going hand in hand with the memories of countless deaths within chaos. Deep breath in. Also, yeah, just like in that moment, Lightning was like, oh yeah, I understand you, Etro, let's do this. So, yeah.
I just love how chilled Lightning seems to be.
Oh yeah, she just does not care. At all, right?
Well then again, pretty much no Final Fantasy 13 character cares about anything.
This is true. It gets better though. Lightning comes to realise Etro saw her and her friends as sinners for killing people during their time as l'Cie, yet freed them from their brand after giving Vanille and Fang the strength to become Ragnarok. So yeah, that was Etro all along. Through the eyes of Etro, Lightning sees various moments in time that include an era facing destruction, Yule's various deaths, Sarah trapped in an endless dream, and her own losing battle with Caius. Are you still with me? After her Guardian Corps uniform disappears, a suit of armour materialising in its place...
What?
It gets better. Lightning chooses to stay as Etro's champion to contain the memories of the deceased and fight Caius as a way to atone for her sins. So that's how 13.2 starts, right? So that is, Lightning is now the Guardian of Etro with the armour and everything, okay? So that's what happens before then. In 13.2, as Etro's protector, Lightning guards the goddess from Caius, Yule's immortal guardian who wants to kill Etro to destroy the timeline. That's right. Destroy the timeline.
Let's do the time.
He just wants to casually ruin everything.
Yeah, he wants to fuck up time. Why?
I don't even know, right? And then it goes on to some bullshit about Noel appearing, etc, etc. And then when Lightning appears in 700 AF at New Bodom, she explains that Orphan's demise and Fang and Vanille's sacrifice to save Cocoon opened the portal to Valhalla, and while Etro closed the door to prevent Valhalla's chaos from pouring out into the world, Lightning was brought to Valhalla as a result. Sure. Yeah. Makes sense? Yeah.
Completely gone.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Something about Mog revealing the final time gate. Sarah and Noel battle Caius. So here we go. I bolded the important parts. Of which there are few, right?
Pretty much everything has to be made bold because
Yeah.
nothing makes sense.
I managed to point out the bits that make the most sense, right? Back in Valhalla, so this is after she's gone through the timelines, right? Back in Valhalla, Lightning continues her fight with Chaos, as mentioned in the Final Fantasy 13.2 Ultimana Omega scenario interview. Fuck me. The battle between Lightning and Caius is an endless loop that would have continued for eternity, but the loop is broken when Caius abruptly disappears, Liam O'Brien, and Lightning sees a vision of Sarah's death by her eyes of Etro. Caught off guard, Lightning is struck down by Caius before being taken away by Chaos. So basically, because Caius was sick of having Yule die over and over again, he wanted to stop her dying over and over again. Basically. She comes into the remains of Etro's temple, where she finds Sarah's soul restrained and surrounded by chaos. Yada yada yada. Chaos transforms into Chaos Bahamut and flies towards the beach, where Lightning continues to fight him. Sure. Yeah, I've basically skipped the entirety of 13.2 and what was pointless inside it. The gameplay's great, the character's good, story complete bullshit, right? After this,
So it's basically 13.2 essentially suffers from KHDDD syndrome.
yes, yeah,
In that the pretty much the entirety of the plot doesn't make any sense apart from right at the end.
yeah, basically. Yeah, this is quite a lot, and then I start getting onto how 13 Lightning Returns starts. So, after dispatching her opponent, Lightning mounts Odin and demands Yule to let Sarah go, only for her and her Eidolon to be swallowed by chaos again. Lightning is made to realise her actions caused her sister's death. That's right, Lightning killed her sister.
What a bitch.
I know, right? And as she floats through the Historia Crux, Lightning contemplates her belief that carrying out Etro's will would atone for her past sins. Hashtag hindsight. And concludes there is nothing left for her, not even hope. Hashtag emo. Mourning over Sarah's body, Lightning sees Sarah's spirit on Etro's throne, who reveals she knew of her death, yet continued so they can be reunited. That's right, this gets even worse. As Sarah's spirit fades away, she tells Lightning not to give up hope and always remember her, promising they will meet again. Of course they will. What's this? Let's do the time warp again with more To be fair, when I quoted Final Fantasy 13.2 as being a massive wank through time, I wasn't wrong. You will see when I stream it.
Just the opening of that game pissed me off.
Tell me about it. To ensure Sarah's we're nearly done, by the way. To ensure Sarah's memory lives on, holding on to their wish to be together again someday and preserve the world's existence in Etro's place as her true atonement, Lightning sits on the goddess's throne and enters crystal stasis. Again. Waiting for the day she will awaken at the end of eternity. Grand Pulse is engulfed in chaos and merges with Valhalla to become Nova Chrysalia. Hashtag Saga Drop. Because if you remember rightly, the Novella Chrysalis series is where Versus, Type 0 and Lightning was from. So, and then, the start of this demo. So where this demo is starting. After sleeping for 5 centuries in crystal stasis, the god Bunivels, that's Bunivellze.
You realise, did you now, every time that name is mentioned, you have to say it like that.
Bunivels seeks Lightning out to be the saviour, here we go, a divine guardian tasked with guiding the souls of humanity to the new world that will replace Nova Chrysalia.
Question.
Go on.
Why?
I don't know. When he finds her, Bunivels separates Sarah's soul from... Here we go. Separates Sarah's soul from Lightning and creates an illusion of her sister to keep Lightning acquiescent. That's right, he uses Lightning's sister to make her his bitch. Sarah's soul is saved from fading into the chaos when the part of Lightning she had suppressed when she first took on her codename, i.e. Lightning, is made manifest by the chaos, creating a girl called Lumina, who acts as a body protecting Sarah's soul, which is precisely why Lumina looks exactly like Sarah. Though she resents the deity for using Sarah as a bargaining chip, Lightning's regret over her death convinces her to aid Bunivels so she can save her sister's soul. Bunivels removes much of Lightning's emotion so that she can perform her task more efficiently. She already had her emotion removed when she was born. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start Lightning Returns. Let's do this.
So, wait a minute. All that little bit between the end of 13.2 and Lightning Returns, is that actually explained in Lightning Returns?
Hang on, say that bit again.
That bit from the end of 13.2 to the beginning of Lightning Returns, is that explained in the game?
Honestly, don't know. I don't think it's explained in the demo.
I know that in the demo, but so you'd think something that important should be explained right away.
I know, right? It is stupid. I agree. It's so stupid. Everyone who's saying it now. But the thing is,
By the way, did you?
Go on.
You do realise that now you have roped yourself into doing a weekend stream with me on Saturday streaming Final Fantasy 13,
and
you
then me
on
doing
Sunday streaming
13.2, yeah.
13.2, yes. You are aware this is a thing now.
I am, yes. Also, I'm talking over this. The big problem I have here is that this opening sequence with the credits on it is A, the one we've already seen, and B, it's repeated again when you start the game, but with
hate
the
it when games
vocals.
do that.
But with this time with the speech in it.
Yeah.
I must admit though, Square Enix's CG department has fucking outdone themselves on this. It is absolutely gorgeous.
It is true.
Absolutely beautiful. But basically, the reason I've explained to you that starting plot of Lightning Returns is because once I learnt that, the start of the game made much more sense. Without it, I didn't know what was happening.
Well, you say that, yet I still have one question, which I'll get into just when we start.
Okay, well, I'm going to skip this opening cutscene because you're going to see it again with text and subtitles in a minute.
Yep.
Digi black box, top left corner. What?
I know, I've got rid of it, don't worry.
Good.
I spotted it, don't worry. Look at the title screen though! Sweet Jesus, it's so beautiful!
I'm sure it would be very beautiful if, one, I actually got to it, and two, I was able to watch in source like I used to be able to. Thank you, new Twitch player.
Outer World Services, I can't be arsed putting them back on again, I've already done it once. Outer World Services is basically Facebook and Twitter, right?
Do it once, you'll never have to do it again.
Basically, yeah. So, playable demo, let's go.
Is her sword clipping through one of her... Is that a cape? Then her sword...
I honestly don't know. But one thing I love about this... Right, hang on. I'm going to explain to you briefly the last paragraph of the Outer World Services tutorial primer, right? You can change Outer World settings with the settings option in the triangle main menu. Now, you can interact with the real world outside the game, whilst you explore the fantastical world within. A+ marketing, Squeenix. A+.
Ah, typical Squee.
Where can you find a written version of that plot? Well, unfortunately, I closed down the Word document, but I'm sure I could retype it out and upload it to Dropbox.
You're not retyping all of that again.
No. Okay, so, we're actually starting the game.
They literally may as well just turn the 13 and 13.2 into a movie.
Honestly, I would quite like that.
No SGM, that wasn't what I was referring to. In the opening cutscene that we are about to see, pay attention when she's on top of the clock tower, because I swear to God, her sword is clipping through the cape.
We'll have a look, because it's starting now.
Yeah. Are we going to shut up for this?
No, because I'm going to point out how much bullshit is inside this cutscene.
And like I said, I've got something to ask. No, I think everybody will be asking the same thing.
Go on.
Admittedly, it is gorgeous. Hope! As soon as I heard Hope's voice, I was like, yes! There is a god! I'm like the only person on the planet who likes Hope.
I'm just curious of one thing.
Go on.
Why snow there?
Yo, that's explained in the demo. It's explained a little later on.
It.
Also, Riddick, her cape isn't clipping through her sword, her cape is in two halves.
That seems, one, very stupid, two, impractical, and three, a bullshit excuse so they don't have to deal with clipping.
It is literally cut down the middle where the sword is, you'll see it.
Well, I can answer that for you, Riddick. This is Square Enix designs.
This is Tetsuya Nomura.
Yeah.
And suddenly we're in a strip club that Snow owns. Because he's a pimp, apparently. Yeah, Lightning looks really good, although her armour has... Like, from the Guardian Corps to Etro to Savior, her armour slowly loses pieces, so it's more skin. It's ridiculous.
I do have to just ask, because obviously my stream's quite a bit behind.
Mm-hmm.
But when Lightning does that, you know, like she spins around.
Yeah.
Why does she like whip her hand out as she spins?
Honestly don't know. Also, I didn't say Nomura wrote this. Nomura's the character designer. That's what I said. Like, I can't remember who wrote the story.
Whoever it was, he pretty much agreed that he wanted Lightning to be his waifu.
Yeah. And then suddenly this waitress gets yonked by some chaos monster. That's right, just casual kidnapping. I wear my sunglasses at night. Good song. Well referenced, Flaming Call. Well referenced. But basically, what's happened here, right, is that Snow... Do you remember the chaos I was talking about? Right? And do you remember how Lightning killed his fiancée? Snow is incredibly pissed off at Lightning because of this, and then devolved into chaos. So Lightning now has to save him from the chaos.
Ah.
It's so stupid!
So basically, it's a bullshit excuse because they ran out of ideas for who was going to be the bad guy.
Yes.
Right.
Snow is explaining it now. You'll see the subtitles. Oh, Troy Baker. Oh, be still my beating heart. Oh.
Uh-oh, Digi's fangasming.
This one thing about this game, if you can watch this in source mode, do, because it's fucking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All you're missing now is just snow and lightning going. Ugh, ugh, ah, ugh. It's fantastic.
It's over.
You're a regular angel of death, Light. So now what?
It's so
Is
weird.
that where you save my soul?
I could help you, if that's what you want.
Damn it! What kind
Uh-oh.
of answer is that?
Uh-oh. Shit's going down.
No, that isn't going to
Yeah,
Lumina, you massive bitch, you're the best character in the demo. Sorry, go on.
it's just like, because really what got me confused about this whole opening was, you know, why is Snow fighting lightning and then also fighting these weird chaos creatures?
Yeah, I know, it's...
And yet he's meant to apparently be part of the chaos? What the hell?
Yeah, exactly, it's kind of weird. Oh look, it looks like the game's logo from Final Fantasy XIII! Wow.
Subtle!
I know, right? But I love Lumina. She is such a bitch. She's just sat on top of the chandelier going, ah, ah, ah. And it's just like, I love you already. Just look at it. It's just a hulking great crystal.
No one is
Well, I have to wonder, it's like, it's quite clear that Lightning sees her on a few occasions, so why later in the demo does she say, "Who are you?"
Yeah, I know. You probably missed the massive plot development matrix, but I just explained why she looks like Sarah. Basically, Lumina is the persona of Sarah's soul.
The centuries have changed us.
If that makes any kind of fucking sense to you.
So Sarah is naturally an evil bitch.
Yes.
She's patron of a never-ending revel, presiding over
A banquet at the end of the world. Basically, what happened with Snow is that he sort of got really pissy, learned the power of chaos, and then resides over an entire fucking city.
by chaos.
I'm sure that'll get explained later on in the game, but
Why do I doubt that?
yeah, I really want it.
Haven't thought about
Yeah, remember, York, the lightning was trapped in crystal for 500 years.
my younger sister. How long has she been?
She's been gone a long time, Lightning. A long time.
Friends. I can't give her back to you, but I can save your soul and free you from your own torment. It'll be my first act as savior.
This game is so good. The battle system is so fucking good. The story is just colossal bullshit, though. Oh, you want to talk about how people look as old? Hope has gone back to being 14.
Well, isn't he a AI now?
I think so.
All right, Mr. Hope S time. And your
Mr.
kids
Hope
do
S-time.
next.
Wonderful.
I told. What?
I'm just stroking Hope's voice right now.
Okay,
How
I'm
do
not
you
gonna lie.
stroke a voice?
Magic, that's how. Right. We've got into the schemata and the battle system, which, again, is amazing. I'm going to skip the tutorial because I can explain it as I go. But basically, the way it works is, on the bottom, the very nice bars you have an ATB, the two bars in the middle, which I'm actually not quite sure what they do because it hasn't been explained yet, and the bottom green one is HP. So the way the battle works is you have complete 3D movement, which is amazing, and you can just attack and guard in real time. In fact, no, I'll tell you what, I'll do the tutorial because it's fucking easy to do it that way. But you move with the left stick during battle, that's right, it's full 3D motion, and then you just attack with the face buttons. Each move has a set amount of ATB that it uses. You can just hold down attack until you run out of ATB. It's superb. So I'm gonna show off the 3D movement here, so you can see that I'm just circling this bastard. It's wonderful. My ATB's full again. But the way it works is that it's just about to tell me now actually. That you can switch the schemata with L1 and R1. You have 3 schemata active at any one time. You can just flick between them, like, it's amazing. And each schemata has its own ATB gauge. So you essentially have 3 forms which have 3 different ATB gauges, which will recharge when they're not being used. So you can just constantly flick through them and use ATB. It's wonderful. And like some of them, like the Saviour's only got 100 ATB, Dark Muse has got 100, and Black Mage has got 150.
Essentially, kind of think of the Lightning's costumes as like the costumes in 10.2.
Yes, basically. That's
Oh, so the amount of costumes actually have a use?
Yes, I will get to that later, because each garb has a separate set of stats, each shield has a separate set of stats, and each weapon has a separate set of stats as well. So yes, the clothes is important.
So it's not just Final Fantasy 13 waifu dress-up simulator
No, it
2014?
isn't. No. It's basically the job swapping from FF6 and FF10-2, but put on the fly, yeah. But I've just realised the other 2 gauges on the UI are the other 2 schemata.
Yeah, only just realising that.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't tell you that in the game. And I wasn't exactly paying attention to them. I was paying attention to the thing trying to kill me. The costumes don't determine the classes. As far as I'm aware, you can swap costumes per class. I just haven't unlocked any yet.
Yeah, you have I think about 6 costumes in this demo, so you can set them up however you want.
Oh, I can't do my schemata yet. I'll show it when I've done this. But the awesome thing about the field is that you can attack at will. You just tap R1, and if you hit an enemy with it before it hits you, it gets 10% of its HP taken off before the battle starts. If you hit an enemy without it spotting you, then it loses 25% HP. So getting a preemptive strike is actually really fucking useful. It's really good. Guarding is pretty easy. You literally just guard at will, and then you can just hold it down forever, and you deal. You take less damage. Lightning's HP does not regenerate between battles. You have to do that yourself. But if you press start during the battle, you have just like an instant item list, which is quite cool. And you can see how many days you've got left and stuff like that. So, I mean, the UI is very nicely done. And you can just spam shit until your ATB runs out. So...
Oh, that's quite cool. If you have save data from 13 and 13.2, you get her outfits from 13 and 13.2.
Nice.
Also, apparently the Mikote dress, aka the starting gear for Mikote and Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn, is apparently found in-game.
Ooh, very nice.
I thought it was a pre-order bonus.
Huh.
I think the only pre-order bonuses that I've seen are Cloud's, Aerith, and I think Yuna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
But it's Yuna from 10 and not 10.2, which actually makes more sense.
No, I think they're adding 10-2s in as well.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the pre-order.
Oh, I see, yeah. Also, there's a story reason for killing all these enemies. The door won't open until the area is safe. That's right.
They're forcing you to get used to this combat system.
Yep! You're gonna like a tutorial!
Oh, and of course there's special outfits that you can only get from pre-ordering at certain places.
Of course. Yeah, because Cloud is a game exclusive.
No, Cloud is just pre-order, I believe.
No, if you pre-order it from Shop 2, you get fuck all.
Yeah, if you pre-order it from Amazon, you get like the samurai.
You get the samurai outfit, yeah.
The Shogun one, yeah.
Yes, Dark Muse does look a bit like Jill Valentine, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Costume customization, here we go. Customize schemata, right? You start in the demo with 6. Dragoon is the best one of the entire fucking lot. Dragoon is amazing. And all you have to do is press triangle on the one you want, move to the slot you want to take it on, and then press X. It's triangle. It's amazing.
I use circle.
So I think any of them work. But the other cool thing is you can set them as a default. So Dragoon is now my default.
Are you going to mess with the colours?
Huh?
You can mess with the colours.
Can you?
Yeah, if you press square while you're selecting a costume, you can change the colours.
Can you? Oh, as in the garb?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Right. Customize schemata, Dragoon. Right, here's where the bits get into it, right? You'll see this in like 20 seconds time. But basically you have a garb, a weapon, a shield, accessories, and an adornment, right? The adornments, as far as I can tell, do literally fuck all. They're just cosmetics. The garb has actually got stats on it. You'll see them on the right hand side. And the shields obviously have stats on them. The weapons have stats on them. So that's quite cool. Oh, edit garb colour. Holy shit!
I need
I have a
something-
request.
Right,
I have a
right.
request.
Oh my god!
I just have to say, Digi. First row of colours you can't change. Second row of colours, if you press square on that, you can change the colour on that, so you have a custom set. I spent so long in this.
Oh my god, why would you do this to me?
Deji, I have a request for the
What?
colours. They need to be black and slightly purple.
I was doing that anyway.
Yeah.
That is the colour of the unfinished gear from the unfinished level 50 Dragoon gear from 14.
Ah, yes, of course, yeah. Oh my god!
And something that I love, the custom colours are reflected on your character while you're running around the field.
Oh my god, you're kidding. So because this is now
And
my...
the-
Hang on, because
and
this is...
and the adornments as well. So,
So-
I had Lightning wearing the glasses all the way through the demo.
So because this is now my default... Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. So she'll now be... Oh my god! This is the best thing ever. Also, you can jump at will.
Yeah, like I said, did you? The second row of colours you can.
Yeah, I
just
saw,
box it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, because you guys know how much of a boner I have over character customization, right?
I know. I love doing this.
But yeah, you can jump at will. You can literally just press circle to jump. It's fucking amazing. So yeah, that's quite cool. Thank you, Carter.
One of the main reasons I love a lot of games is a decent character customizer.
Yeah.
Like this and Tales of Zillia. Fucking
Oh
love it.
man, yeah. So basically, yeah, the guy. What was I talking about? The schemata are basically your jobs. So you can only have 3 at a time. I'm assuming you can upgrade that later on. You cannot create a new schema because you do not have spare garb. That's right, you have to have spare garb to make anything. But there's a red mage which looks awesome because you have the hat of the red mage. Looks amazing. You have the heart stealer, which is, oh shit, what's his name? Oh fuck, what's his name?
It's from Final Fantasy IV. isn't it?
Yeah. Oh fuck, what's his name? It's not Bart's. It's F. So I think it's F something. Oh my god, who was the thief from FF5? Someone in chat will tell me and I'll feel like a complete fucking idiot. Oh my god.
Well, the earliest Final Fantasy game I've played is 6, so I would know.
Locke! Thank you! That's it, right? Thank you, breakfast. So yes, you can play as Locke. You can play as whoever the red mage was from FF1. No, Zidane looks different, but I'm fairly sure you can get him as well. But yeah, this is a massive callback to all the other ones, but it's actually useful because you then take on their abilities. So you're now the thief from FF5. It's so cool. Anyway, we've opened the
Again-
door.
Yeah, again, I have to really say that about all the stigmata, costume, whatever. The Square are actually putting a lot of thought into them.
Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. Sorry, it's Locke from 6, not 5. I thought it was 5. My bad.
Yeah, I thought Locke was from 6.
Yeah. But these guys over here, I don't know if they're going to say it now, but if you turn Otherworld on, basically, yeah, Red Mage. Basically, you can interact with them and they'll give you like items and messages and stuff from the Facebook app. It's kind of weird. It's kind of cool.
So I had a bit of a laugh when I was playing it, because one person had the little message saying "hate is gonna hate," and then I met 2 people talking in a corner. One was called Tom, the other one was called Ryden.
Fantastic. Yeah, Kane, the Dragoon gear is Kane High Winds from FF4, which is amazing. This guy is basically your items. The way items work is that you only have 6 slots, so you have to be very, very careful. But you get X potions, they're like cheap as fuck, which will fully restore your HP. So,
I love how Lightning can magically change costumes, but she can only hold 6 items.
Yep, pretty much. I reckon you'll be able to upgrade that later on, to be honest. But the other nice thing is, you see that blue bar at the bottom? That's basically my ATB bar inside the field. You can run with R2, but it depletes your ATB. When your ATB is completely depleted, you actually can't attack anything until it is done until it fills up again. So you're like at will attack, which by the way has a 3-part combo, which looks amazing.
What's Snow up to
You can just run straight through.
Where's he going?
So if I can sneak on this dude, dun 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 dun. Shit, he saw me. Never mind. So I'm now a Dragoon, which means I can use the Lancet move, which means I can jump on them and be a potential badass. You can also charge strike, which is cool. There's a move called overclocking, which you see that number 2 in the bottom left. I had to work out what fucking number that was. Basically, at the end of a battle, you gain EP. And you can use that EP to overclock, which means that time slows down for everybody but you. And you can do shit tons of attacks. It's quite cool. I'm trying to stagger this guy, but he's dead now. Oh yeah, this game has reference to everything. Like we said, there's a Cloud outfit. There's an Aerith outfit. So... It's so...
Amy, you take that back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man.
What the hell is
Don't
he
you
doing?
fucking fuck 14.
Is he going there to
14 will be better than any of this shit.
Basically, what Lightning's explaining now, you probably won't be able to hear it or see it, but basically what Snow's done is he's running into chaos. Essentially, he's lost his fucking mind and is attempting to just run straight into some chaos.
Sorry, did you pretty much saying that Snow had a mind to begin with?
This is true. Also, I just got the 25% off deal on the enemies. But yeah, like, as a Dragoon, you also have, instead of guard, you have a counter blow attack. So if you successfully guard, you evade the move and just like kick the shit out of them. It's amazing.
I'm sorry, but those floating ball enemies, I swear, I just call them dark balls because I've been playing Kingdom Hearts too much.
Sweet, I will literally hunt you down and rip out your intestines.
Jump over obstacles using circle. Hope gives you like a call at this point. It's like, how high is the obstacle? You could probably jump over it, and was like, I've already jumped over it. Hope, sweet baby Jesus.
What about 15? 15 looks like it's on the far horizon.
15. Oh.
forwarding it over an entire
Looks so good.
Also, you can climb ladders. That's right. You can climb ladders.
Speaking of 15, I was actually rewatching that E3 video.
Oh yeah, I know. Yep, so was I. Yep, I watched that again before. Yeah.
We have to do that again.
Oh man, that was so much fun.
You think you can
14 doesn't just look good. 14 is good.
Oh, I ran out
In
of
fact,
HP.
it is so good that I don't care I have the demo downloading right now. I'm gonna log on to 14.
Wow, what a guy.
I have some dungeons to run and possibly some Ifrits to kill.
This scrub. Also, you see the little sort of ECG bar behind the health bar? That's their stagger meter. It's been moved behind the health bar now. And basically you wait for it to go like massively like red and fucking pulsating like a motherfucker, and you're very close to staggering them. So you just have to twat them again. Libra is a free move, which is L2. You don't have to learn it, you don't have to buy it, you don't have to do anything, you can just fucking do it straight away, which is so good.
Tell why I'm not going on to 14 because my iPod, which is my security key, is out of power.
Wow.
Time to put this bitch on charge.
Niblet. This thing, by the way, is absolutely terrifying. Just look at its cold, glowing eyes. You'll see it in a minute. Just look at it. It's just terrifying. It is also weak to fire and magic, so...
Yeah, when it came to like the Anubis enemies, I would just be pressing circling the default costume, then instantly switch to Dragoon, press circle again, instant death.
Yeah, basically.
It's
Also, I
so
love this.
fucking easy.
There has to be a way to get through this, right? This gate in front of me, the fucking switch to it is right on the pillar next to you, and it's like, sure, okay.
Be right back quickly.
Oh yeah, Hope is talking to you through some like communicator bullshit. The chaos is interfering with his communicator right now, so he can't talk to you properly. Like it actually breaks up and stuff. Oh, the X days left. Basically, you have 13 days left to save the world.
Again, subtle swear.
Yeah, I know. That's the plot of this game. As I'm pausing it, you'll see the time is going to slowly tick down. But basically, the events you do in the game can either make that time shorter or longer, you're going to have either more time to save the world or less time to save the world, depending on how you play the game. So you can technically end the world early. So it's quite nice. It's not quite Majora's Mask, but it's similar. And rapid fire, boom, boom, he's down. I love her sassy pose in the fucking mage. Each schemata has its own ending pose, by the way. It's quite nice.
Yes, and have a look at all the sexy ones that they pull later.
Look at all the chaos! By the way, you'll probably, as soon as I step into this room, you'll probably be able to see fuck all. Because, yeah.
This'll be fun.
Hey Lumina. Oh no, it's not too bad actually, I'm just looking at the recording. Hey Lumina. Oh man! So much swag! So much swag! Wait till you see this, it's amazing. Alright, you can stop laughing now, Lumina.
Okay, I am at 65 minutes remaining.
Damn.
If you're playing around in the middle of this chaos, I'm guessing you're not human.
There my stream's behind.
Oh yeah, it will be.
No, you've only just beaten the dark ball.
Oh my god!
You can't be one of God's regular laps.
Carto, I know you're paying at the moment. I'm currently watching on mobile quality.
Ooh.
No, right, the thing about the Microsoft thing, right? It's not illegal to pay people to do that, but it is illegal to withhold the information that they are being paid. Basically, the YouTubers who were being paid were specifically asked not to say they were being paid. That's illegal.
Right, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Because I agree. The fact that Microsoft were like, don't you say nothing about this, is bad. That's bullshit. They should be able to say that they are getting paid for this. However, when people call them sellouts,
Well,
when the YouTube community, people in the comments start complaining that the YouTuber is selling themselves out for promoting these so they get a bit extra money, this is their living. If they're getting paid for something, they want to get paid.
well, no, the problem is, that's all well and good, and I can agree with that entirely. The problem is, they're being paid for something that isn't their opinion. Therefore, their respect and their reputation goes down the
that's
shitter.
fine. That's fine. When they're getting paid to say, yes, this is a good thing. I truly love this. It is the best thing ever. That's pretty bullshit. But there's people that, like when Polaris did the Pacific Rim thing.
Oh yes, yeah.
People started complaining that they were selling out, but
No, that
they
was
were just
fun.
making money.
Yeah, no, that was fun as well.
And then there was another tournament that happened that I forget what it was, but
I need more time.
because Dodger and Jesse and all the major Polaris people got paid to
Was
do
it
videos on this
perchance?
game.
Was it perchance the Monster Hunter thing?
I don't think it was a Monster
Because
Hunter
the Monster
one.
Hunter thing, they actually specifically said, like in the videos, that it was a paid promotion, which is what you're supposed to do. Right, I'm about to activate Overclock, by the way. Watch this bullshit. This shit's insane. Dun 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 dun. Basically, in Overclock mode, nothing costs ATB. It just uses up the Overclock meter. As long as you have at least 2 EP, you can use that at any point you like. It's amazing. Yes, again. So now I can use Overclock again. Go back.
Was it Chivalry?
Oh, it
Maybe.
might have been. Basically, I'm just waiting for my Black Mage to pop back up again. Yeah, I know about Overclock. I've just done it. Hara 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 hara! Sorry, that's all I think of whenever I do this.
How does background downloading work on the PS3?
Basically, it jams it into the downloads folder on the XMB. And
Okay,
then, yeah.
and when does it download?
Huh? Just
When will that-
whilst you're not in a game, or whilst the system's still on.
Cool, I'll leave it for now.
Pro tag, normal rules apply. I know how to play the game. I'm swapping between Fire and Blizzard. I know it's weak to ice. I'm just used to holding circle. I don't. Speaking of, I don't think you can actually change the order of things, which is a shame, because that would be incredibly useful. But alas.
494188.
0800
Okay.
00. 1066. Sorry. Staggered. Quick freeze, motherfucker. Dun, 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 dun. Chewing through this ATV. Good lord.
This is a long fight.
Somebody's got this down to 20 seconds.
What?
Yep, someone on the Lightning Returns Twitter sent a picture over the social thing. Someone's got it to 20 seconds. I'm just sat there going, I'm sorry, what the fuck, how? Quick freeze.
Oh, is that the thing you were tweeting about earlier that I completely disregarded because I had no care for it?
The thing from inside the game, yeah. If you pause, it won't say it because I've not connected up. But basically at the bottom right here, also I've just noticed my HP. At the bottom right, it'll say like share on social media or whatever the fuck it's called. And you can just share a screenshot. It's an incredibly bad quality screenshot. But I assume that'll get better when the actual game is released. X potion.
Also, did you reference, or did you mean to reference Sonic 06 when you posted that?
What?
You said that took too long.
No, it was literally just me saying that it took too long.
See, when I read that, the first thing I heard in my head was Silver going, "That took too long."
It's no use! Quentin Flynn. No, there's going to be Okami after this, because I've not played Okami afterwards. I've not played Okami for a long time.
Challenge.
Oh man. Ass handed to me. Quick freeze! Dun 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 dun. There we go.
I feel sorry for my internet right now. It's
What are you
currently
doing to the
downloading.
poor thing?
It's
I got
downloading
1
Final
star! 1 star!
It's downloading Lightning Returns. It's playing Final Fantasy 14 and it's streaming Final Fantasy
Jesus
13.
Christ, son.
Also, no, I don't want to go fight Hydra.
So yeah, that's how the ranking battles work. Powerful equipment from now to work characters, yada bloody yada.
Listen, Hope, I need more info. Can you analyze this chaos matter for me?
Analyze!
I've been trying to do just that, but it's no good.
It's no use!
Instruments
Sorry.
won't tell me anything. It's just
Don't mind me, just strolling through Thanalan on my giant mech.
I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna sit here and listen to this conversation.
But when they actually look into it, they can't pick up anything at all.
Basically, Hope's trying to analyze the chaos, and like, it's not happening.
Blank. Sorry, Light.
Hey, you fucking should be sorry. I mean, I love you, I'm sorry.
Do as much info as possible, but with this chaos, I'm not much help.
There's actually quite a lot of just flavour text in the field, it's quite nice.
If only it carried on into the combat so
yeah.
it could finish.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's locked.
Oh my god, so much slag. But this is actually the end of the demo.
That might be beyond even you.
I quite
Well,
liked.
that
I quite
didn't
liked
take
the
very
victory
long.
music for this game. Actually, well, it's not too bad. I quite like the music.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not really that memorable.
No, it's not. It's not. It's good, but it's not nothing to write home about.
And Snow's inside.
That's right. Snow walked through a chaos door that we can't get through.
Well, he has been living without hope for centuries.
That's because you don't have the damn 4th Chaos Emerald.
He's been living without hope for centuries. Blah. Blah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Anyone
Get
else? I see that
out.
one given.
Do you think it could have gotten to him, though? Broken even his spirit?
I hope not, but
Dun dun dun.
Light, you've been spotted. You've got to get out of there.
Basically, the reason Hope is on like a communicator thing is because he's currently on a ship called the
I
Ark.
know what he's going through.
Um,
The pain
and he is able to teleport lightning in and out of it at will.
Nothing left of Snow. As the savior, you're the only
Yes, as is in this universe, you'll see in the sizzle reel that I'm going to let play after this.
If you're
And I'll turn the volume up and mute everyone, because it's actually kind of cool to watch.
who can you save?
Alright, fine. Take me back to the Ark.
It is actually kind of nice. Fang's back, so I'm just like, yos. So, that is essentially the end of the demo.
So she'll understand his pain? She thinks she's going to save his soul?
Would you listen to this nonsense? Fucking Lumina. It's so good. I love Lumina's bitchiness. But yeah, basically, the end demo ends there, or if you want to waste some time, you can walk back and forth until 6 o'clock in game time. I think it's going to give me a thing about that. Oh no, here we go, here we go. Here's the scissor reel. Turn it up, mic's off, let's go.
hands. This is your last chance for payback.
Yeah! That's right, that shit was action-packed, yo.
Of course it was.
But yeah, Fang's back, yo. Awesome. I can tell when everyone's got to the cloud bit.
What?
Just look at the chat.
I can't.
Oh, can you not? Oh,
No.
oh,
The
what?
chat just exploded and no, stop it.
Oh my god. Because I'm pre-ordering it through game, I'm going to get that costume. I ain't even going to touch it. Because apparently, so I can't remember who it was, I think it was Xehanort or someone was telling me on Twitter, it's got the most OP game-breaking move because you can use Omnislash. And it's just...
I actually thought for a minute you were talking about the Xehanort, as in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, Xehanort just came through the fucking keyhole and was just like, yo dog. Sup. So yeah.
The locked ability is called Heavy Slash. And its maximum ATB is apparently plus.
Jesus.
I don't know what that means. I'm just reading from this wiki.
Max ATB plus will be that it actually increases the ATB of whichever class uses it. So yeah, that was the Lightning Returns demo. It's like 20 minutes long. And we've been here an hour because I was explaining the entire plot of the games.
Yep.
So
And
yeah.
it still doesn't make sense.
Nope! That's the best part.
Don't worry, our marathon stream will explain also.
I think Lightning is probably going to get some costumes from 10-2.
Yeah, she's got Yuna's 10-2 costume.
Yeah, I meant more like, oh god, what if she got Riku's? Oh god, what if she got Riku? Oh god!
Why is Final Fantasy XIII on a long dispatch time from Boomerang Rentals? Who the hell wants Final Fantasy XIII?
Well, a lot of people to probably
People
get.
trying to catch up on the
Yeah,
13th saga.
exactly.
Shut up with your logic.
I'm going to reset the heart pitch so it might go black. Who's actually excited for the game? Me.
I am a little now.
Yeah.
However, I'm sure after I play 13 and eventually 13.2, I will just be like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I've played all the 13 games. It's like, I tried getting into the first one, and I just couldn't. I just hated it. 13.2, I was like, okay, this is better, but I still haven't really got that far in it. This one, I'm interested in, but I'm not going to get it straight away.
I am.
I did own 13 on the 360 before I traded it in. I never got past disc 1.
Same.
Discs. Sorry.
It's like I've got 13 on 360 because I didn't have a PS3 at the time. But I've got 13.2 on my PS3.
How's the PS3 version of FF14? Surprisingly good.
Yeah, it works.
There is
really
a first-person
well.
mode and it's creepy as shit.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Though.
No, you never play first person
It's
in any
so
MMO.
funny though. Just do it for a little bit. It's so funny.
No. You get
Can
blinded every time you use an ability. That
I
makes you
know
blind.
it's so good. Can one of you change the title and what we're playing?